It's a finale show.
It's a finale show.
Hello.
Hello.
Good morning, everyone.
Good afternoon to the East Coast.
I just figured it out. It's my stupid headphone. I'm like, why aren't I hearing right? I don't have you in both ears. I think I need a new headset. Good morning, everyone, and welcome. And you know what I want to tell everyone, Comedy Jonah?
What? I can't even imagine what.
Recap show. Can you believe it?
It's over. What a season.
Now I don't hear you at all. What happened? Hello?
What a season.
Oh no. Did my headset break totally? Do you guys still hear Comedy? No, they do because I can see the audio little bars moving. So they obviously hear you. It's just a stupid me issue. Let me see. Let me see what I can do over here. Yeah, I know you hear both. I don't hear. It's clearly something happened in my headset. Look, I'm so thrilled it's happening now. I'm so thrilled it's happening now because, what a better time to happen. Here we go. How about now?
I can hear you.
Oh, you're back.
I can hear you Okay.
You're back. Look, I'm only going to get you on one headset, I guess. And that's it. And that's fine for me, Comedy
Perfect.
Jonah.
That's all you need. That's all you need.
I only need to hear on one. And
I only have one.
Okay. Well, Destiny's is here. So, Destiny's, remind me I have to order a new headset.
Perfect. Hey, Abby Love in the YouTube chat. See, I only wear one because I just don't want you in my head entirely.
Okay, it always is weird when it's only one for me because I feel like it's not working. I feel like there's an audio problem. But that's why you love having an audio meter because then that's why I didn't need to ask you if they could hear you. I saw the audio bar moving. I was like, obviously they can.
Technology is amazing.
Isn't technology wonderful? Well, Comedy Jonah, here's what I want to let people know. It's our last show because all of our equipment has failed. No. It's our last BB Canada recap show, which I am so sad about, but it doesn't mean that Comedy Jonah and I are going anywhere. So make sure that you follow, like, and subscribe wherever you watch these shows. Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, your dad's cock, whatever. Make sure that you follow anywhere. And I don't know, I like things that rhyme lately. And share the show. Tell a friend, tell a family member. Whatever.
Tell your dad.
Just do that. Tell your dad. You can see the last 10, 12 years of our shows over on our website. The current ones are, on YouTube. And our Discord, Comedy Jonah. I can't say this enough. Now that Big Brother is over, our Discord is where, with people like Comedy Jonah's mother, we binge television shows. We watch movies like Barbie movie, Oppenheimer, Scream.
Ooh, that's a long one.
But the next one we're starting now, that Big Brother's over, is we're going to start The GOAT probably this weekend. The greatest of all time. That's a series, a reality series. It has people like Wendell from Survivor, Kristen from Vanderpump, Davon from Big Brother. It's like all of these reality stars, and they're fighting to be the GOAT, greatest of all time. So we're going to start binging that in our Discord this weekend.
Oh, I never knew what GOAT stood for. I didn't get it.
Okay, Grandpa, greatest of all time. Oh boy. Oh boy, this is Speaking of Grandpa, what if I just turn my volume up in my ear? You think then I hear better? It's totally a me problem. There I go. So much better. Hope that doesn't screw the show too much, but I turned me up. Now I can hear again. So listen, Linda, Discord is where to be. I'm live every single day at 4 p.m. on YouNow, your reality recaps, YouNow.com. I took over John's cooking shows. I cook meals with my mom every day. We hang out all night. We play Twitch games at night. By the way, Comedy Jonah, you could come to Twitch. We do Jackbox games at night.
I love Jackbox.
Are you a good Jackbox player?
I am, but I'm a little dirty with my stuff.
Yeah, people are a little dirty with their stuff too, and everybody loves to put I just got 2 ears back. Every everybody everybody loves to do, like Eric naked. Like the answers are like so
Oh no,
many
I'm
people.
worse. I'm worse.
You're worse than that.
I'm worse than that.
Okay. All right. Well,
Yeah.
you should come play Jackbox with us sometimes then.
I
But you
would. I love Jackbox. That's what I did in the pandemic with friends.
really
Mm-hmm.
didn't know
With
you
my other
had
friends.
didn't know you had other friends. Uh that's
Speaking of other friends,
yeah.
we have a super fan that lives in Seattle, and he plays sports with me, and his name is Dan. Hey, Dan, if you're watching, um, talking all the time about Big Brother. But last night after pickleball, everybody's having a drink, and he's just like, "So, have you and Eric ever hooked up?"
Oh, I'm so sick of this.
It's like, it's still happening. I said, "No, no,
And this is a
Eric's
gay person.
this is a gay person saying
Why
this."
why do the gay people say this to me? So the lesbians, my whole life, we're gonna get to
Yeah.
Big Brother in a second, everyone. You just need to give us a minute. The lesbians terrify me, and to my core, lesbians, drag queens terrify me. I have gone out of my comfort zone to befriend the lesbians. So, like, for example, Chickadee, she leads our Jack's Box night and stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, she for some reason says the same thing about, my other best friend that I've known my whole life, Taryn. She's like, so you two have obviously slept together, right? I'm like, no.
Yeah.
And why do all the gays in my life think that if you're two gay people and you're friends, that means you slept together?
Yeah, have I hooked up with you? I get, are we still married?
Oh,
I
I get, are
get,
we married a lot?
yeah, I
People
get that.
default to you being my husband all the time.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
And then when I talk about your reality recaps, I talk about my partner, and I'm just like, it's not a romantic partner.
Right. That's funny. Oh, well, everyone. So, to clear the air for the last time this
Yeah.
season, we are not married. We have never been married. We have never hooked up. We've never seen each other. Well, there was that one time you were very drunk in Canada.
Oh, was I naked?
Well, remember when you gave the guy $5 in the alley? And by the way, people think this is a joke, and it is not a joke. Remember when the guy came up to you and he said, how many times are you going to be able to tell someone you got a BJ for $5 in the alley? But wasn't it like a shirt or something?
It was
like
a shirt.
It was a shirt, like
Yeah.
a Boston, a Blue
No,
Jays
it was
shirt.
the Blue Jay baseball team shirt.
Right. And he said, how
Yeah.
many times will you be able to tell someone you got a BJ in the alley for $5?
Right.
And that guy thought he was the hystericalist.
Oh my gosh, that was so funny. Well, we've had some good times together, though. Unromantic sexual time, but fun times.
Lost and King Cruz said there's still time in chat. No Lost, there's not. Yeah, it's so funny to bring it back to Big Brother. I'm sorry, and I don't mean this by any shade at all. This is like me not being shady at all when I say this. But like, things have just changed. Like, I'm just looking at the post finale experience for people. And I'm sorry, I'm not going to toot our own horn, but I just feel like we blazed that path. We dominated that path. We were at the top of that path. And we got out when that path was at the peak.
Mm-hmm.
And then it plummeted. I just think of like, we were hanging out with people like Tim Dormer, Nikki Graham, rest in peace, drinking chocolate vodka, hanging out with other, family, friends that love that show. Like, oh, it was just such a time to be like in Canada post-season. And now it
Oh my
just
gosh.
seems like, what happened to that? Where did that go? It's
Well, I mean,
gone.
even like the parties and stuff.
That's
you
what I
know, that
mean. Like, where did
they
it
would
go?
throw. Like, it was so much fun. Do they even still go to Niagara Falls still? Is that
I
a thing? Or
think
no?
I think they do still go to Niagara Falls. I think they
Yeah.
do still go to Niagara. But you know what? You know how I make fun of you and call you grandpa? I
Right.
wonder if,
Mm.
because this is the problem with Big Brother, we keep getting older and they keep staying the same age.
Right.
So maybe it's not that it's changed, it's just that we've aged out. Maybe we just don't know about the parties anymore. We're just not invited to them anymore is the problem. That's not true. That's not true. So
It's not true.
I can't believe how many DMs I got of people, which was very nice, which I forgot to tell you, but we got a lot of DMs from people like Liza, just saying, we miss you guys so much being here at finale. And I said, I know, I'm sorry.
I know. I cannot believe. Yeah, I don't even know if we can even talk about it, but yeah,
Yeah.
as far
Well,
as, far as the coverage, yeah.
here's the thing, and whatever. You just can't tell people a week in advance, like as if everyone's schedule is just free, and as if
Yeah,
things don't cost 10 times more money when you try
right,
and fly across the country a week.
right.
It's very expensive.
Even with Miles.
Yeah, it's just we need more notice. But the thing is, and I say this every year, we just need to assume that it's happening early and plan for it.
Yeah,
Because the last 2 years, it's just like the last minute, they're always like, of course it's happening. And I'm like, I can't plan a trip in 4 days. Sorry.
right. Exactly, exactly. But I mean, if we were to do a season, this was such a great season. I really, really liked the season.
What a great payoff for a season. If you could have had anything happen you want for a season, the drama of Spicy, thank God she didn't go. I mean, I would have preferred she'd been there the whole time, but if she had to go, thank God she only went with one, week left because the show would have been
Right.
insanely boring without her. And just to have a finale that I think all of us will remember the moment when Anthony lost, which was bringing Bailey. But I mean, how long has it been since we've all had a literal jaw dropping, what the hell did I just watch happen? We haven't had that in so long. It was such a
No.
good payoff of that moment in this finale.
I was absolutely in shock because, I mean, despite how anybody feels about Anthony, was doing a strategic game, his
Yeah.
decisions and everything. And when he didn't take Alexis, I was like, you deserve to be second again. You deserve it. And how awful just one bad decision. But, it also shows too how close I guess him and Bailey got,
No,
which
I mean, here's the
I
great
mean, we
thing.
don't know because there's just dailies. There's no live feed, so
Oh
we
no,
don't
we
really
know.
know.
Oh no,
Oh,
we
you
know.
know, you know.
You
Okay.
know what? Well, here's the thing. Normally,
Yeah.
I like to give everything away, but I'm not giving this away. And you guys need to go watch the interviews with Bailey because that's exactly what I said to Bailey. I said, please explain to me what happened after the HOH comps what conversations took place between you and
Yeah.
Anthony to get him to take you to final two because we didn't see it in the dailies. So make that make sense for her. That 100% was one of the things that I asked her to fill in. And I also asked Anthony, please walk us through your thought process. Now, he
Ooh.
didn't specifically say this, but again, I'm live every single day, so we're always talking about Big Brother and stuff when we're live.
Yeah.
I think Chat and I kind of worked out, or we came to the conclusion that maybe it had to do with a